my gosh, it feels amazing. I am so excited. When I got the call, I was like, no way, no way. I am so excited to be here. Like I said, I've been watching this game for many, many years. And so it feels surreal to be in the diary room, spilling tea with you. I'm so over the moon to be here. It's an amazing opportunity and I feel truly blessed and I'm ready to get my hands dirty. I want to compete in Big Brother because I have been watching this game since I was a little girl. I am ready to get the blood on my hands and take these people out one by one, baby. I will be the one to win Big Brother because I think people won't see me coming. I think they see that I'm this like fashionable, cutesy kind of girl, but it's like, no, I'm a competitor. I was born to be a competitor. I, grew up doing pageants and competing in modeling and track. And so I've always been a competitor and I want to be the best at everything I do, not only for myself, but also I'm trying to knock the competition over. And so I think people won't know that I'm this really strategic person, that I have a law degree from one of the top 14 law schools in the country, and they won't see me coming. They won't see the strategy coming, and I love that. So a little bit about myself. I have a background in pageantry and modeling and performing. I grew up in the arts, but I'm also a competitor in the sense of athleticism. I, was on the competitive dance team. I ran track. I'm a active Pilates member, so I think I definitely have that side of me, and I definitely grew up trying to be the best at everything. I mean, my parents always prioritized education just because of their background. I grew up from a two-parent household where they didn't really grow up with a lot of money, and education was really that pillar for them to get success and to see success, and they're first generation college students. And so I think I've always carried this weight to like be the best at everything I do and excel in everything I do. And so I did. I took the hard classes in high school. I took honors. I graduated with honors. And then I went on to Loyola Marymount University, where I graduated magna cum laude out of the business school. And then, of course, now I'm an attorney, and I graduated from Georgetown Law, which is the top 14 law school in the nation. So I think I've had all of these pillars of education, and I am a secret nerd. And I think that's really led me to where I am. I'm very meticulous about the things that I do, and I think that is really going to be something beneficial in the game because I am someone who, is always trying to pursue to not only be my best, but beat out the competition. I think my strengths are that I am really strategic because I'm an attorney. So I call myself a strategy assassin because I know how to see a set of facts, take it, spin it in my favor, and spit it back out so that that person believes that what I'm saying is the only way and the only truth. And so I think that's going to be a huge strength in the game because I'm really going to be able to flip what people say to get my benefit out of what I want them to say and what I want them to think out of whatever it is. And I think another one of my strengths will just be my social game. I'm very outgoing, I'm very bubbly, I'm very warm. People, get close to me really fast. And I think I'm going to use that, unfortunately, against them in the game. I'm going to get close, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. And I will be, ready to stab someone in the back when it's time. And I'll be able to do that so seamlessly just because of my social game and making these emotional connections with the other house guests. So my strategy going into the Big Brother house is definitely to rely on my social game. I'm not going to be the one to win competitions in the beginning. I'm only going to win when I have to win. And I think that is also part of my strategy because I want to come off like I'm just this little lackadaisical little girly girl, not a competitor, not a threat, but really it's all up in here. I am a mental threat, baby. And I think they're not going to see that coming. And so I think, I'm going to come in and build my social capital from day one. I'm going to be clocking who is talking to who's flirting with who. Even if it's me flirting, I'm clocking that too. Because there can only be one showmance if there is one, and it would be mine because otherwise the showmance has got to go. Two people voting together, that's not good for my game. So I'm going to be someone clocking who is talking to who. I'm going to be someone who is very paying attention and connecting with everyone, even if I don't like them, because I am going to keep my friends close, but my enemies closer. And I'm going to rely on that, building social capital in the house. And then towards the end, I'm going to ramp it up and win competitions. I think my weaknesses are empathy. I really empathize with people and I feel very close to people really fast. Sometimes. I don't reveal too much, but I do feel, emotional connections if it's there fast. And so I think that'll be my weakness in the game because you really have to be strategic about when to let people go. You can't be a wagon carrying everyone along. And so I think I'm gonna have to like cut that emotional side off of me and be able to just be like, okay, it's time for you to go and I gotta send you packing because I'm trying to get this $750,000. Okay. Oh, for sure. I'm never going to reveal that I'm an attorney. I'm going to come in saying that I work in social media marketing in New York. So I am going to be truthful about where I live, but I'm definitely not revealing that I'm an attorney because people will be like, she's smart. We got to get her out. And I'm here to stay, baby. I think I'll crush my enemies by being very close to them. I think they're going to think that I'm an ally, but really I'm their enemy. And so they're not going to see me coming, like I said before. And I'll send someone out the back door if I have to. I think what I'll bring to the show that you've never seen before is someone who's super in touch with their emotions. I'm someone that's not going to react immediately. I'm going to really hold my cards close to my chest. And I feel like a lot of the other house guests in the past, they're like a damn leaky Chipotle burrito, okay? They are leaking information left and right. And I'm going to be the type to keep information in until it reaches my benefit to share it or spread it. I think Big Brother is such a success because it brings together a group of authentic people. I think every season, that's something that we can say, whether you love them or you hate them, is that it seems like everyone's really their authentic selves. And I think they pick people that are their authentic selves. And people love to connect to people that relate to them, whether it's the underdog, whether it's the pageant girl, the athlete, the mathlete, the gleeks. I think there's someone for everyone to root for. And I think people in America love to see that representation. Also, the diversity, I think that is amazing and is something that Big Brother and CBS do so well so that, again, people can see a representation of themselves. And also, Big Brother is just fun and exciting. The gameplay, the competitions, all of it. I think everything together just has this perfect blend of entertainment. I think I'll be the one to watch this summer because I'm really goofy and funny. I definitely have my funny, sassy side. Okay, I am going to bring that side of me. But I think also just I think I'm going to be a really strategic player, like I said before. So I think people will love to see the strategy behind my thought process and the behind the scenes because that my other house guests won't see to how I build my social capital in the game. It just depends. What do the Big Brother gods send me on the premiere day? If they send me someone who's tall, handsome, nice smile, and charismatic, I think I might be in trouble because I definitely am a flirt and a lover girl. I think I could be both a hero and a villain. I think I'm really sweet and I'm really bubbly and I'm just a nice, warm person in general. So in that instance, I'll be a hero. And I'm also gonna be someone like what happened during Taylor season would not go down with me. I'm someone to stick up against the bullies and I'm someone to speak my piece. My ancestors fought for me to have a voice, so I'm going to have a voice when it matters. But I think that could also translate to being a villain because I'm outspoken and I'm gonna say what I need to say when I want to say it. I think my secret weapon is my brain. This brain is very expensive. Georgetown was $250,000. So I think I'm definitely, like I said, I see the game. I can see at the forefront, what's happening not only just now, but also thinking 10 steps ahead always. And so I think I won't just be looking at what's in front of me, but also, how each vote is going to impact my future in the game. And so, yeah, I think my mental strength is my biggest strength. I would say I'm definitely a big fan of the show. I have been watching since I was a little girl. I remember Big Brother when it was giving Big Brother After Dark. If you know, you know. And so, yeah, I'm a big fan of the show, and I admire the game, social strategy. My favorite players are Kaser and Janelle and Tyler and even Andy, which, I mean, maybe to some people that's controversial, but I thought Andy's social game was excellent. He played both sides of the house so much to the point where neither side even knew that he was playing them. And I think I'm going to take little drops of each of my favorite players and bring that to the game this season. What's on my baby bucket list is definitely to just make friendships that will last a lifetime. I'm a girl's girl, but I also, some bromances here and there. And I think I'll also add to that a showmance on my BB bucket list. I think the easiest part of being a house guest will definitely be like friendships. I love making new friends. I am a friendly girl. I'd like to think that of myself. And I think the hardest thing will definitely be watching your best friends go home. I think you're living with these people every day. They become your family, and of course, it's gonna be sad for people to leave. But also, get out because I'm trying to win the $750,000. But it will be sad.